A little bit of a warning, if you are considering buying a Golf GTI and don't have room in your budget to move up to the Golf R, I would stop watching this video right now. For those of you who are considering a GTI and have room in their budgets to move up to a Golf R, you must try this car. It is fantastic. I've read a lot of reviews, seen a lot of videos about the comparison between the GTI and the Golf R. In my opinion, these are two completely different cars. You've got way more horsepower, way more torque, all-wheel drive, 7-speed DSG. Significant increases in performance between the GTI. GTI is 220 horsepower, this has 292. And then all-wheel drive, obviously, especially in North America and in the northern part of North America where you've got rain and snow. Put snows on this car, drive it in the winter, as long as the snow doesn't get higher than the front splitter, you're good to go. This car would be spectacular. Front-wheel drive cars are great, all-wheel drive cars are amazing. When you put this car into race mode, it transforms the car. Suspension firms up, the steering becomes so heavy, and then the sound sounds like a Subaru WRX STI inside the cabin. And I'm not really sure how much of it is augmented versus natural sound, but I don't really care because it just makes you feel racy. The transmission starts blipping through the gears. It does great downshifts all by itself. You have the paddle shifters if you want to use those, or you can move the shifter over to the right and do it manually. But the car does look after it itself. This car, I think, would be amazing on the racetrack. You could accelerate out of these slow corners with your foot planted in the carpet, and this car would take care of everything. Its traction control, its all-wheel drive, and its 7-speed DSG would just launch you out of these corners. If you're considering a GTI and don't have room in your budget for this car, get the GTI. It is a spectacular car. We had one for 18 months. We had a 2017. Loved it. Versatile, fabulous. But if you want something really fun, either try the Golf R or get a Golf R. It doesn't have a sunroof. That's about the only downside on this car. But everything else about it is so track-worthy. In terms of pricing, a base GTI with a 6-speed manual is around $30,000. This car is about $42,000, $43,000. So if you get a fully loaded GTI and you're up into the high 30s, for a couple $1,000s more, you can get into one of these. And as I said, in my opinion, it's night and day. This car is worth every penny of it. Our car is in Viper Green Metallic. It is a $2,995 option. And Volkswagen has done something really fun with the Golf R. You can get it in its usual array of beautiful colors, no charge options, but they're offering about 30 different colors that are this $2,995 option. A whole spectrum of blue and a whole spectrum of red and a whole spectrum of green. And we think it really sets it apart. It is a spectacular paint color. So if you get your car in one of these 30 different colors, you're not going to see a lot of them on the road. Big difference between this car and the GTI are the performance settings. And this car is equipped with Eco, Comfort, Normal, Race, and Custom. And there is a huge difference when you go from Eco or Comfort up to Normal. Gets a little bit more aggressive. But the contrast between Eco and Race is like night and day. As I said, it sounds great in here. The throttle response is much quicker. The suspension firms up. The steering becomes much heavier. And this car is ready to roll. One of the other differences between the Golf GTI and the Golf R is the Volkswagen Digital Cockpit. Looks great, very user-friendly and customizable. You can have different settings within the TAC and the speedometer, and another setting in the middle, and including the map, which is kind of nice, much more of an almost heads-up display. You don't get that on the GTI. I wouldn't say it's a game changer for either car, but I would say that the difference is the performance of this car. Today, they've got several races going on, and if you haven't come here to experience one of these races in person, you should come. It's so much fun. So today we have the Nissan Micra Cup. We have the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge. We have the Canadian Touring Car Championship, and we have the Pirelli World Challenge. So you've got all sorts of great road cars that you're going to see out on the track.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Rice and I am driving the Audi RS3 LMS TCR car this weekend. My daily driver is actually a manual 6-speed Golf R. And this here is my DSG 6-speed Audi LMS race car. And this thing is a lot of fun and I absolutely love it. I got my Golf R in 2016, brand new. I drive it all year long, all 4 seasons. We got it in April and I drive it right through to winter. Put some snow tires on it and go out in the snow and have a bit of fun with the all-wheel drive. My Audi is actually a brand new 2018 RS3 LMS. We've been learning the car, having a lot of fun. So far this weekend, we're showing really good results. We're getting the car to lower and lower track times. We're really positive about our races tomorrow and Sunday, and it looks like we're gonna have a very good weekend.
So if you haven't come, you should come. It's a great experience, fun for the whole family, plenty of parking, and lots of great sights, and especially lots of great sounds. And that's a wrap on our 2018 Volkswagen Golf R. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you soon.